Hey guys, in this video, we're going to have a look at dealing with harshness in a vocal sound. So I'm going to take you through some techniques and a couple of plugins that I like to use to deal with this. So let's jump into it and have a look at what I'm doing here. So the track I've got here is called Count on a Country Song. It's by my good friend Jake Davey. So let's have a quick listen to the chorus and then I'll take you through all the processing that I use to get the vocal to where it is in the final mix.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire. If you need some whoa-ohs, cause you're getting your good time on.
So quite a drastic difference. Now the goal that we were going for is like a nice warm cozy vocal sound, kind of like that Nashville pop vibe. Okay, to start with, we've just got a vocal EQ here. So just a high pass filter up to around 98 Hertz here. I've just played with the slope of it, so it's kind of rolling up through a little bit here. Kind of smoothly rolls up to around 200 Hertz here. So getting rid of any low end rumbly kind of stuff. And then we just have a high shelf cutting around 3 to 4 dBs here from 11K upwards. So that's just kind of dealing with some extra really bright airy top end and then a bit of a cut at 4K.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweet.
It's shaping it a little bit, but it's not really dealing with that overall bright, harsh upper mid-range that we're trying to tame to get this vocal sounding nice and thick and warm. So first things first, on the vocal bus, this is where I'm kind of dealing with most of the tone and shaping of the vocals overall. So first things first, I've got soft tube tape. So there's nothing real crazy about settings here. We're just pushing in a little bit of color and we're using the type B mode here. And then we just have it set to 30 on the tape speed. So where the big change that's happening is in these advanced settings here on the side. So if you click on that side, it opens up and we're pulling down on the high frequency trim. So quite a lot actually. So all the way down like that. Let's have a quick listen to what this is doing.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire.
So you can hear that's really taming that airy top end and it's starting to warm this vocal up nicely. So the next plugin we've got is Baby Audio Smooth Operator, and there is a preset in here called Top End Cleanup. And this is pretty awesome actually. It just compresses the resonances in the frequencies that we're pulling down on here. So we're really focusing in on these high frequencies from about 5K upwards.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire. If you need some whoa-ohs, cause you're getting your good time on.
So the main thing that this is doing for us at the moment is basically de-essing. You can see it's really working on the S's and the T's, and then it's grabbing a little bit of that 5K upwards harshness at times. So when the vocal starts to pop through a little bit.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire.
Sounds great. It's just dealing with that harsh sibilance at the top end. So next up, we've got the FabFilter Pro MB, so a multi-band compressor, and we're focusing in on the upper mid-range here at 3.7K. Now I've pulled this down 1 dB, so a little bit of EQ on the band, and then we have about 7 dBs of potential gain reduction here.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire. If you need some whoa-ohs, cause you're getting your good time on.
This is the money maker on this vocal for sure. It's really getting us to that point where the vocal sounds warm and cozy now. So we've got a fairly fast attack, medium fast release, and you can see it's working kind of continuously. It's never just crushing it completely, but it is bouncing around and grabbing those upper mid-range frequencies that are sounding harsh, and it's pulling it all in, and it's giving the vocal more of a warm, balanced sound now. And then last but not least, we've just got a channel EQ on the end here, doing a 1 dB cut around 1K, kind of a fairly wide bell here, and then a 1 dB cut around 6K. So just some mid-range, probably honkiness, and then just some upper harshness in that sort of 6K regions where there's usually like sibilance and nasty frequencies in vocals. Okay, so let's have a quick listen to the before and then the after and see how we went.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires, if you want some words that sound a little sweeter, for the one that sets your heart on fire.
So pretty cool. Really changed the overall tone of the vocal with just a couple of plugins and just making it sound a lot more warmer and cozier sounding. So that's a couple of ways that you can deal with harshness in vocals. So we've got tape saturation, we've got some smooth operator or soothe, dealing with those sort of resonant frequencies and harsh frequencies, just compressing them a little bit. And then multi-band compression, where you can focus in on a range and compress that, and just EQ notches as well. Hopefully you found some of these techniques useful and you might be able to use them to deal with a harsh vocal in one of your mixes. Until next time, catch you soon.
If you need some crank it up in your speakers, if you need some mud covering your tires,